Hi, welcome back to Marissa Explains It All, and today I'm going to be talking about my Holy Grail beauty products. Now, just a little backstory, I am 36 years old, and this is relevant because I want to discuss products that I've been wearing for 20 years. A lot of the products I started using in high school, and I have continued to use them throughout my life. So I think that speaks volumes when discussing these products, because that means I've continued to buy them over and over and over and over and use them, and I still have them to this day to show you. So let's just jump right in. And the first thing I want to talk about is baby oil. And you can see I almost finished it. I have a little bit left, and I've never heard anyone else here on YouTube talk about baby oil for removing their makeup. Now, before I either could afford fancier makeup removers, or before I realized there were other makeup removers, this is the stuff that I would use, and I still use it to this day. I always have a bottle on hand. Before there were the plethora of products to choose from, baby oil was my go-to, and it is perfect for removing my eye makeup. I don't use it to remove my face makeup because obviously it's putting like straight up oil. It's not a cleansing oil or anything. But for your eyes, I love it for hard like gel liner or waterproof mascara. This is a Holy Grail product. Now, sticking with the makeup remover, the next Holy Grail makeup remover is this Lancome Bifacile makeup remover, and it's the duo, so it has the oil and the water, and then you shake it up and mix it together. This is the first I guess expensive makeup remover that I ever purchased. It works really good for your eyes. It works for sensitive eyes. The baby oil is just straight oil, so it will get in your eyes and kind of blur your vision. I know some people, I've let people use it that have never used it before, that I've been like staying at my house, and they don't like it, but this doesn't, the Lancome doesn't do that. So this is one of my Holy Grail products I've been using for 20 years, and I will always continue to use it. Now, sticking with the face products, this next one is the Clinique facial soap, and it comes in a box like this, and it is a bar soap. I've been using this for probably 20 years, since high school. It comes in this container, and this is unopened, but it comes in a silver package like this, and it is a bar soap, and it takes forever to get through it, and I really like this soap. I use the one for the mild one, and I've been using it forever and ever since high school. It is a Holy Grail product. This is a newer Holy Grail product that I've probably only been using the last, I want to say 3 years or something, but it is the Philosophy Micro Delivery Exfoliating Wash, and I have a little bottle here. I have a bigger one in my shower, but I use this every single day on my Clarisonic in the morning, and what I like is that it has very, very small exfoliating granules. So it's not like the, let's say the apricot, the St. Ives apricot scrub, that the old school kind has like big thick granules, and that can tear your pores and tear your skin. And I have very fine pores, meaning that I don't necessarily get breakouts above the skin, but I get them like under the skin. And I notice that this will help to clean my pores out and maintain the integrity of my skin. So I will use it every day on my Clarisonic, and I feel like it gives me a really deep, nice clean. This is now become a Holy Grail, and I've repurchased it over and over, and I will continue to do so. Moving on to moisturizer. This is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizer, and this stuff I have been using for probably the same time I've been using the Clinique bar soap that I just showed you, about 20 years. I love this stuff. As you can see, this bottle's almost gone. I already have a backup because I bought it in a 2-pack. And I just love it. It's really nice, lightweight lotion. It has no scent, no strong perfumes or anything, which Clinique is known for. I mean, their soap doesn't have any scent or anything, so I like that. And I have never had any breakouts or issues with this. It goes on and it absorbs into your skin, so it doesn't feel greasy, it doesn't sit on top of your skin and feel just like you know, where it moisturizes, but it soaks in, and I just really like it, and I've been using it forever and ever, and I will always continue to purchase it. Sticking with skincare, but moving to body care, is Bath & Body Works. Now I just pulled a random shea butter here from or body cream from my collection, but I love Bath & Body Works. It's a brand that I have been using for 20 years, since high school. I always 100% of the time have a shower gel, a lotion, and a body spray at my disposal that I am using in rotation. I change out the scents. I always have a stockpile of it because, as you know, if you are a fan of Bath & Body Works, they have massive sales, and you can always get a buy 3 get 3, or you get a 20% off coupon or whatever. So I always have something Bath & Body Works on hand, and I use it every single day, I would say. So that's something that I've been using forever, and I will always continue to purchase and always continue to have at my disposal. Just all Bath & Body Works products. Their candles I love. Their hand sanitizer I always carry in my purse. I'm trying to think of any other different products. I like their aromatherapy products, which you would see in my empties videos. I always have one of those in my shower, in addition to a just traditional type body wash. I think I've covered everything that I use from them. So Bath & Body Works, holy grail. Moving on to some makeup. I don't have a lot of makeup that I necessarily have continued to use for years and years and years, simply because new things come out, my skin changes, my, you know, whatever, new products, new formulas. I mean, makeup has changed so much since I've been wearing it that I can't say that there's one thing that I've used consistently, except for these next products I'm going to talk about. And I guess I'll start with the lipstick, which is one I talk about all the time in I don't know how many of my videos. If you've seen some of my other videos, you probably heard me mention it, and it is MAC Russian Red. And again, it's a nubbin. I'm still working on this nubbin here, and it is just, it's a matte lipstick, but it's not a retro matte, so it's a nice creamy formula. It stays on really long. Swatch of it there. I've put this on going out at night and not had to reapply it, just because it's such a great matte formula. It's creamy. I've been wearing it for at least, gosh, I want to say like at least 10 years for sure, 100% 10 years, because I know that I went through a phase in my mid-20s where I wore red lipstick every single day. And I mean, it was my go-to lipstick, and Russian Red was a lipstick I wore, and I've gone through several tubes of it. So I already have a backup of it. I'm just trying to finish up this last tube here, and I have a backup, and I love it. It is just the perfect red. Now, another MAC product that I have purchased over and over that I've been wearing for years and years, I want to say since I was probably in my late teens, early 20s maybe, is MAC Nylon. And that it is a kind of shimmery yellow white color. It is on my finger, and I'll swatch it here on the back of my hand. It is one of my all-time favorite MAC shadows. And obviously this one that I showed you is a new one, but I have repurchased this several times, finished it down to pan I don't know how many times, and I love it. Now I like to use it as an inner corner highlight. It is my favorite eyeshadow to do that with. However, in the past, I have liked to wear it all over my lid, even under my brow bone, as a highlight on my brow bone. Don't judge. I mean, this was probably in the 90s or early 2000s when, you know, some of my makeup choices were questionable. And so that's how I've worn it. And I mean, I remember I went through a phase where I wore it every single day all over my lid. You know, with like brown in the crease. So I will continue to repurchase it, but I use it more sparingly nowadays, so I don't know how long it'll take me to get through it, but that is a holy grail product. The last thing that I'm going to talk about is the L'Oreal eyeliner. This is the Liner Intense with the brush tip. This is the carbon black one, and I think this is the newer formula or newer color. I think just the regular, not the intense one, but just the regular liner. Is actually the holy grail one, but this is the one that I have. So this eyeliner comes in, it has a really, really fine brush tip. I don't want to open it just because I have other eyeliners I want to get through before I crack this one open. But I have been using this for years and years. I want to say since probably I don't know, probably since my late teens, early 20s at least, if not earlier, if it came out earlier than I was using it in high school. But it just has a really nice thin brush tip. I have to say, it is not for new novices or people that are not comfortable with liquid eyeliner. Although I used it when I was a novice and didn't know what the hell I was doing with liquid eyeliner, but there weren't as many choices back then. We didn't have the felt tips and all the options. It was just like you went to the store, you bought your eyeliner, and that was it. And I had to have eyeliner because that was my staple makeup item in high school and throughout my lifetime, basically. So, I mean, I've been doing winged eye cat eyeliner forever. And, you know, I went through the jiggly, jaggedy liner stage where I would try to put it on with this. And it's a brush tip, so it has a really fine, you know, it has a long barrel, I guess, with the brush tip on the end. So if you're not quite steady, you know, it can get jaggedy. You have to be pretty precise. It does do a really precise line though. That's a huge benefit. I love it. It's a go-to. This is how I learned how to do my eyeliner, so I will continue to repurchase it. I'm comfortable with it now at this point in my life, having used it for so long. And just on the note of the L'Oreal, I don't have any right now, which I was pretty shocked when I went to go look in my stash because I have some other items I'm trying to get through, so I guess I didn't want to buy it and have it just sit in a drawer. But the L'Oreal Voluminous, just the regular old mascara, the Voluminous, just the plain one, not the carbon black or the, I don't know, they have like all these different kind of formulas, but just the plain old in the gold tube L'Oreal Voluminous mascara has been a holy grail mascara for years and years, and include that along with this eyeliner were my go-to for like, I don't know, years and years. Now I clearly still like it, but I don't have any, so I can't show it to you. So I'm sorry about that, but I did want to mention it. Honorable mention here. All right, so there are my Holy Grail products, and I think the fact that I have been using many of them for upwards of 20 years, that's saying something, that they're really Holy Grail products for me, and I will continue to purchase them, and I have purchased them over and over so many times that I can't even count. But I wanted to show you guys some of the things that I've been using throughout my whole beauty lifetime here. So hopefully this helps anybody who's looking for some products out there that might be Holy Grail for products for them, or that just want to see what I've been using forever. So if you like my video, go ahead and like and subscribe, and you'll see more from me later. Okay, thanks. Bye.